I'm Jill Thompson. I'm the general manager at store 749, Cranberry Creek Shopping Center, Beckley, West Virginia, District 3515. I was hired in 2014 to open this location, and I would love to tell you a little bit about my retail history. In 2003, I was hired as an assistant manager with Gap Inc. During my employment there, I was promoted to an associate manager, and my last review, my store manager said that I was ready for next. Unfortunately, in 2009, this store closed due to a demographic restructure. We had had the best year of business yet, and it was a difficult transition and very difficult to lead. One being the fact that my store manager and I knew about this closure 2 months before we could tell the rest of the team. We had team members that were bought in, they were wanting to grow, but we just had to do the right thing, follow integrity, do the right thing for yourself, your talent, and the company, and things turned out okay. It was truly a learning experience, and I built relationships during those times. I have worked with some of the people from that job, and I currently work with some of the people from that job. So rewarding. That is one of the most wow experiences I think you could have as a leader, is watching talent grow. In 2009, after the store closed, the store manager and the district manager from Bath & Body Works reached out to me. This was for a store manager position, and I was all over that opportunity. This was my time to have my own store, to grow talent, and to grow my own skill. And that is also when that review from my store manager from Gap came in handy, because during that review process, the DM wanted to see that review. So very important to give your teams a fair review. During my time at Bath & Body Works, I increased Black Friday sales about 55%. I oversaw a remodel, and we delivered top 1% sales in the company. So very, very proud of that result. And whenever I left Bath & Body Works, that is whenever I came to Ulta Beauty. And this has truly, truly been an adventure, and it has let me dive into an area that I'm really, really passionate about, and that is culture and talent. Upon coming to Ulta, I want to speak a little bit about my year-to-date results right now and where we're at. We are plus 0.5% in retail. We are 5% to comp. We are delivering a top UPT at 3.4. Our average ticket is $48.30, and we drive a solid loyalty program at 87%. The crazy thing about this is, right after conference, early summer, late spring, I was $55,000 down on the year. The thing that has impacted closing that deficit in is coming back from conference, digging into business acumen, being consistent with my WBR weekly, but also using that dashboard. It does the math for you. Gain business insight through that sales equation. And what I was learning through that, doing the WBR weekly, is the smallest little increment in the smallest little metric can make the biggest impact on my business. And that was UPT. It would literally, tenths of percent would increase sales by thousands of dollars. So I started sharing and showing this insight to my support managers and what I was seeing. They jumped on it. We landed it during the chat-in. We shared our vision with the team, and they were bought in. It was simply adding on something small to every sale, or complimentary add-ons based off of what the guest was shopping for, or product recommendation. What's your favorite product? We have truly made a difference in our business by focusing on the UPT, but then that therefore led into the focus of average transaction. That metric was increasing as well. That's a little bit about retail. And let me tell you a little bit about my salon for this past year. We are down currently. It has been an adventure this past year. We're currently down $30,000. Our read books are in the 70s and our average ticket is in the 80s. We have delivered that consistently. We did take a small dip in our read books this past year because what I was seeing, the read books were happening, but we weren't getting that return of investment on business. So I was thinking these read books might not be completely solid. We're just going through the motion versus telling and saying to the guests, so I have you rebooked on this day at this time, and so on. So we did take a dip in read books, but it's to grow the salon professional and to guarantee their business. So that's my past year. My salon manager, she is solid in her role. She has been in her role for about 14 months, and she is still learning. So the fact that she's solid and she's bought in and willing to grow, we will make a difference this year on the right side of this dashboard. A few months ago, I challenged her to hire. We can't deliver result without people and talent. We are a 3-chair salon, so that makes it interesting, but I don't know any different because this is my first experience with Ulta. I do not live in a conditioned belief that 3 chairs or 12 chairs can impact your business in either way, but also early on, I learned that the salon manager and the general manager relationship is magic. That's a solid foundation to your business. You have to support each other and you can't do it alone. So I had an amazing salon manager whenever I opened this business, Kelly. She has grown and she grew this business, she and I together. Whenever she was here, I think our top week we were at $12,000, and I want to get back to there, and I know what the possibility is, so we will get back there, and we will do that through talent. So a few months I did challenge my salon manager to go out, recruit, source, and you know, it was getting her to believe that we cannot do this without the right people in the right place, and if we ran out of chairs, that might not be a bad or the worst problem to have. So currently, we have 9 salon professionals and 1 skin therapist. Also during this time with Ulta, another thing that I have done is we have produced several level jumps, and we have also produced an elite designer out of this 3-chair salon. So those are some wins and a few things that I'm really proud of. Hiring and people this is even what I can remember saying to Kelly from day one. Just hire, and get the talent, because it cannot be done without them. Being that servant leader and remembering the power to influence people, I try to keep that front of mind, and I try to remind my support managers and my leaders that you are a powerful person. You're in this role and you have the influence to guide, lead, and make a difference with people. Speaking to that, it leads me to culture, and it's something that I'm so passionate about. And it's opened my eyes in a different way since coming to Ulta. I have been the district champion for the last 3.5 years, and with the support of my district manager, she has given me that role, but she has allowed me to elevate it and to represent it and to lead it. She has trusted me to support other stores in times of need, especially with culture more than managerial support. There was a time that there was a very solid general manager. She had been in a role for a long time, and her team believed in her. She left to pursue another opportunity. So I was asked to go and support that store in a talent perspective kind of way, to to lead them and guide them and to get them back on track. There was also another time during holiday, my team was solid enough to stay here and lead through holiday while I went and supported another store. They were going through a very difficult transition, and it wasn't just supporting their team, but it was supporting that general manager as well, and guiding and leading them through the transition, but still through that lens of talent and culture. District results, I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of that within my store. The past couple of years, we've had amazing results, and I have learned that our associates want more. Our teams want more, and I am giving them more. And you know, the good example of that is how my beauty advisors are breaking down the hourly rate. They have learned, wow, to analyze the business. This is amazing to me, and that's such a win. So going forward, I want to say that I really, really appreciate your time. I really appreciate this opportunity to speak to you, and I really look forward to hearing back from you. But also, I know that I'm able to build solid relationships. I gain trust by leading through the lens of culture, and I drive results from a very curious place. I seek truly to understand. This is my power to lead. Thank you for your time.